When we were children, right? Growing up, what was it all about? Just fun, fun, fun. As the years went by and we got a little sideswiped by real life, right? Things started to change, and perhaps, some of you on this call, you've lost a little bit of the dreaming, the fun, and in some cases, some of you, I'm in my profession, I have my own business, but I hate it. I need to change something. Well, I'm not going to get into life coaching or philosophical depth on this call. That's glad to take those questions and thoughts as well. But really, this is about local search marketing. In fact, since I mentioned questions, there is a form there. If you have questions along the way, take some notes on your notepad or paper. But feel free, send them in through the form there. I'll be glad to answer you and help you out there. No worries at all. So this is kind of an assumption that we're making, and if I can hit these marks here today, then I think, I hope that I've done a pretty good job. So the key to all of this, right, is knowledge is not power. See at the bottom? Application is. So if you know all of this stuff and you're not applying it, well, then you're just as good as your neighbor who's doing very little as well. You need to actually take these and implement them. And the way that you do this is by assigning certain tasks to yourself, right? Goals are going to be very important to establish in terms of A, what are they? And B, when can I get them done? And if you can assign yourself 30 to 60 minutes weekly, and by the way, these tasks are not complex, and they're not tasks that, all of a sudden you're going to be thinking about trying to get these completed in your workday. No, these can actually be done on the weekend. And I talked about taking time off and have fun with your friends and family. This, as you're building out, might be just one of those, hey guys, I'm going to go here and take some time because I need to take care of some tasks that Jan has described for me. So if you can answer this truthfully and say, absolutely, I can commit to that. And remember, you may find that for some of you, right, some of the business, you are sort of out of compliance in terms of Google Local and Google Local Search. So you might have to spend a little more time initially only to sort of balance it out. But this is a great starting point. And of course, if you have more time, hey, more the merrier, right? If you can do more and it's strategically aligned with your business, then I would advise you to take a look at that. Now, I wanted to create a bit of a storyline around this in a couple of scenarios. In scenario one here, I'm using the dentist as an example. So you're out of dentistry school, and you know all there is to know about dentistry, of course, and you're cum laude and all of the credentials that you need to get out in the field, and you've established an office, a name for yourself. You have your chair, right, equipment. You have the license with the city, with your local town, whatever it might be. You're all set. But there's something missing. The patients, the clients, of course. You need that. You don't need just an initial seed, but also long-term. And we're going to talk about that long-term throughout this webinar. But initially, it just may be referrals, the word of mouth, WOM, that you see there. Perhaps you took out some local newspaper ads or articles that you had pushed out there, posters, brochures, business cards. And certainly, as you're out in your community, networking, the mixers and church affairs, community affairs, all this stuff allows you to be out there and basically promote. And promote is a big piece of it. If so my favorite example is I'm actually a guitar player. Well, if I'm playing in my basement and I'm not promoting myself and I'm not talking to people, then I'm just a guitar player playing in the basement. That's not very helpful.